She's so fine. Hell of a blows my mind. Hell of a lights my day.
What's good, guys? I was watching this on another channel, and it was the first I had heard of it. So I wanted to bring it to my channel. So I did a little research on it. This is coming out of Atlanta. 16-year-old Kalicia Williams, who is nicknamed Pinky, shot at hotel. Teenager charged in her death. This article is from January the 4th. A family in Atlanta is in mourning after their 16-year-old daughter was shot to death at a Hyatt Regency the day after Christmas, according to Fox 5. Kalicia Pinky Williams was supposed to be in an Airbnb with friends and one chaperone, according to her parents. But they received a call at 9 a.m., notifying them that Williams had been shot in the groin around midnight on December the 26th. We'll come back to those pictures. She was supposed to have stayed at an Airbnb with a couple more friends from school and the mother. They had done this once before, so we were comfortable letting her go a second time, her stepfather, Ronnie Savoy, told local news outlet Fox 5. We spoke to the mother, and she said she was going to be there. But Williams apparently never went to an Airbnb and instead went to the Hyatt Regency in downtown Atlanta with an unnamed 16-year-old male. The two were acquaintances and had an argument before the teenager shot Williams, according to police. He is being held at Metro Youth Detention Center and has been charged with sexual assault, felony murder, aggravated assault, reckless conduct, and possession of a pistol by persons under age 18, according to the Atlanta Journal-Constitution. Preliminary investigation suggests that the victim was inside of a room at the Hyatt Regency with a juvenile male companion. A verbal dispute occurred between both parties, which resulted in the juvenile male fatally shooting the victim, Officer Anthony Grant told the AJC. Her family told Fox 5 that the case still does not make sense, and they're hoping for more answers or information on whether anyone else was in the room with them. It is unclear if Williams' parents have spoken to the parent who assured them that she would be staying at an Airbnb with them. You see it and you never think it would hit home. Not Pinky, Savoy said, referring to Williams by the nickname she used. As a parent, you're supposed to pick up the phone and call that parent. Savoy said they urged Williams to get out and enjoy time with friends because she was so cooped up in the house due to the coronavirus pandemic. I said, Pinky, you need to go outside and get some air, Savoy said. She would often reply that as long as she had Wi-Fi and Netflix, she would be okay. Police received the call about the shooting around 12:30 a.m., and when they arrived, they found Williams in the hotel lobby. By the time she got to the hospital, she was pronounced dead. WSB Radio in Atlanta contacted the Hyatt Management Group, which stated it was, quote, saddened by the isolated situation, end quote, before adding condolences for the family. The Hyatt Management Group released the following statement, quote, the hotel is fully cooperating with local authorities with their investigation, and further questions may be directed to the Atlanta Police Department. Guests must be 18 years or older, and the hotel has and will continue to follow that policy, end quote. Funeral services for Williams were held on January 1st and 2nd. I'm going to play the video. Just basically, it says the same thing that I just read, but it's always good to put anything you can find together with the article. So this news clip came with it. Let's go back up and look at these pictures. This is a picture of Kalicia Pinky Williams. Beautiful. And again. Some have compared this case to that of Kenneka Jenkins. I don't think there will ever be another case like Kenneka Jenkins. Possibly not even in my lifetime. But I see the similarities. And my first question would be, who picked her up from home or who dropped her off, and where did they drop her off at? That would be my first question. Was it this parent that came and picked her up from her home to go to this Airbnb that didn't exist? Or did the parents actually take her somewhere and drop her off? That would be my first question. I would have a lot of questions regarding this case, and do have a lot of questions. So I'm just doing really my preliminary research on it. And I did see mention of her TikTok, so I will show you her TikTok. This was her last video, which was done on Christmas. And honestly, it looks like she's at a hotel in the video. This video definitely looks like it's at a hotel as well, and there was a young man with her. And it is also from Christmas night. But you see the 2 hotel beds there. It's obviously a hotel setup. And in the comments, someone says, "Is this the night she died?" And someone says the other video with the purple shirt is the night. But then somebody says it's the same night. Yes. The family has also set up a GoFundMe. They have a goal of $3,500. They have raised $3,130. The mother is organizing this. It says, "Hi everyone, I'm fundraising a account for Pinky's headstone. I would gladly appreciate any donation toward her headstone. No donation is too small or too big. Our family truly appreciate any donations given. God bless." Wow, somebody already donated $1,000. Someone else donated another $1,000. Like, it's just, this story just blows my ever-loving mind. They've had 50 donors so far. The mother has set up an Instagram page for Justice for Pinky. It says, "My life, my rules, my goals, my choices. There is no space for your opinion. Enter at your own risk." I assume this was her personal page that she then turned into Justice for Pinky. I have requested it, as you can see, so I'm waiting to get access to that. But I will be following this case, so I'll keep you updated. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it.
For a 16-year-old girl who was shot to death at the Hyatt Regency on Peachtree Street Saturday. Her loved one spoke exclusively to Newshead reporter Alex Whitler, begging police to consider others who could be responsible for the teen's death.
Family says they're baffled as to why 16-year-old Kalicia Williams, or Pinky as they called her, never made it out of the Hyatt Regency alive. They say she was supposed to be at a chaperoned event at an Airbnb, and they believe the shooter isn't the only person responsible for her life being cut short. Most people were desperate to get out of the house when a strange virus forced them to stay home, but not Pinky.
I said, "Pinky, you need to go outside to get some air." "No, man, I'm good. As long as I got my Wi-Fi and my Netflix."
Relatives say 16-year-old Kalicia Williams, known as Pinky,
It fitted her well. It fitted her very well.
was a notorious homebody who loved being around family. That's why her parents allowed her to attend what they thought would be a quiet holiday party.
She's supposed to be at an Airbnb with a couple of more friends from school and the mother. They'd have done this once before, so we was a little comfortable of letting her go the second time. And we spoke to the mother, and she said she was going to be there.
Pinky's parents say there was never an Airbnb. The Crawford Long student left for the party around 9 p.m. Saturday, the day after Christmas. Her parents didn't know when they went to sleep around midnight their daughter was taking her last breath, shot in a hotel room at the Hyatt Regency on Peachtree Street.
You know, you see it, but you never think it'll hit home. And not Pinky. Not Pinky.
They say they didn't know something was wrong until authorities called them at 9 a.m. the next day.
As a parent, you're supposed to pick up the phone and call that parent.
Atlanta police say she and a teenage boy were the only ones inside the room at the time of the shooting. They say the two were acquaintances and could have gotten into an argument. Her parents say something doesn't seem right.
She wasn't out in the streets. She don't go nowhere.
The teenage boy was arrested. He's facing a sexual assault charge, among others, as the girl who loved being home never made it back. Calicia's death marks the city of Atlanta's 153rd homicide this year, and it was the third to take place in less than 24 hours that Saturday. Anyone with information about her death is encouraged to contact Atlanta police. Reporting in Atlanta, Alex Whitler, Fox 5 News.